Back in action. The return of Cameron Diaz out of retirement. Literally back in action.
Hence the name.
Yeah.
Uh,
Well.
both of them actually.
Yeah, because Jamie
'Cause-
Foxx almost died recently, right?
After this movie, he was out of action. Now he's back in action doing something else.
During the movie, he was out of action, and then they shemped it. They shemped it from Three Stooges.
Especially with the hairline. Holy crap.
You know about that? About the
What?
shemping in the Three Stooges? Because Shemp died during some of the filming, and so they would have a guy walk. If you watch some of the Three Stooges movies, there's a guy that walks or runs by, but he never shows his face. He just shows the back of his head in the episodes of the Three Stooges because Shemp had died.
No, well, that's what they did in there. I mean, but Jamie Foxx didn't die. He was just sick.
Allegedly.
Paul
he's a clone.
McCartney. Paul McCartneyed him.
No. You can't just say it.
You have a movie that's almost the identical story of The Family Plan. If you remember, last year we had a movie with Mark Wahlberg for Apple Plus or Apple TV or whatever called The Family Plan, which is with almost the same premise, right? Ex CIA or mercenary or something like that gets found, like got out of the business, has a family, gets found out through social media, and then all of a sudden everyone comes back to him. What is this story? You have two ex-CIA agents get out of the business. They start a family together, and
they fake their own death.
They get found out through social media, and now all of a sudden hilarity ensues.
Yeah.
All because your kid wanted to have a drink.
It's the same thing, right?
Have it at home.
Same story, same premise, just different actors. Not a horrible movie, but I've seen this. I've seen this already.
Okay,
I just
so
saw this last year with
I'm gonna
Mark
say
Wahlberg.
something rude.
No,
it's what I do. Why did Cameron Diaz look older in the beginning of the movie when they were doing the flashback, and then she did when she was actually acting in the present time?
Maybe it wasn't filmed in sequence.
I mean, you're not gonna age that much within like couple weeks. It's like, oh, I'm so old.
Well, I mean, I don't know, but either way, this movie wasn't the greatest. It was meh, right? It was. You get Kyle Chandler, you get Glenn Close, you get Cameron Diaz, you get Jamie Foxx, you get the dude, the British dude from Sherlock. I forgot his name already. Andy something, Andrew Scott, I think. I don't know. Whatever.
Sure, we'll go with that. I believe you.
I've already seen this. Action wise, it's run of the mill. It's comedy. It was okay. Wasn't anything special, right? You would expect at least. Look, Cameron Diaz has been out of the business for a while, right? She retired to focus on family, and she comes, with Good Charlotte dude or whatever, right? She focused on raising the family. And she comes back or gets pulled back by Jamie Foxx.
We're gonna make a movie called Back in Action,
right? To make this movie. Unfortunately, it's not anything special. It's the problem is that you have the Dante's Peak. What are those two volcano movies, right? That came out in the 90s at the same time. They were both written at the same time.
Yeah.
Didn't have the like every summer there was a movie that was like the same but like a different name, like Armageddon, and then the other movie with
Armageddon and Deep Impact.
Sure, we'll go with that. I mean,
Right.
I see other movies called Deep Impact, but it's kind of weird.
Gross.
Dante's Inferno and Volcano, right? You every so often you get the same problem where it's almost the same movie, but the thing about this is literally it's almost the same exact story. Two different people come up with the same story. This one is Seth Gordon Green, right? Or is it Seth Gordon Green?
I wonder if there's a connection between both.
Seth Gordon. Yeah, Seth Gordon did this one. Let's see, what is it? Seth Gordon, the guy who did Horrible Bosses and Identity Thief, that did this one. And then you have
great movie, by the way, Identity Thief.
Right?
You need Jason Bateman out of this, okay? That man is American, legend.
He was good in that movie about the suitcase, the new one on Netflix too.
It's good.
He was good in
Airport one.
Central Intelligence with The Rock.
All right, relax.
I mean,
it's good. No, but every so often you have that problem where two different people write almost an identical story or have the identical idea, and that's what you have here. You have two movies. The problem is this movie, the Family Plan, came out last year on Apple TV, and a lot of people saw it. Then you have a movie and they were filmed almost at the same time, right? The idea, a Family Plan was filmed a month before this one was filmed, but because of Jamie Foxx's illness, delayed this movie being released. You get this movie a year later. You get the back in action a year after the Family Plan was released. So it's the same. It's almost the identical movie. It's the same thing. It's the same typical thing that we just saw last year. It's nothing new. I didn't have a horrible time with it, but it wasn't anything that I would return to watch, and
it makes sense that it's on Netflix.
Yeah, you had one on Apple TV, now you have Netflix.
Yeah, this is not a movie theater.
No,
release
by no means. No, I see what they wanted to do.
I like some of the practical effects too, like the stunts, like that whole car, and some of it. I didn't say all of it.
At the end, they used a lot of CGI. At the end, a lot of green screen action. At the
plane
end,
crashes are real.
Yeah,
but
unless you're Tom Cruise,
he's awesome. But anyways,
the next Brie Larson. Thank you very much.
What?
Sorry, every time I hear Tom Cruise, I think of that.
Oh, okay.
When Chris Hemsworth said Tom Cruise over here.
Tom Cruise over here?
No, I want to be the first me, not the next Tom Cruise. Thank you very much.
Yeah, I remember. Yeah, see, as soon as you bring up Brie Larson, he has to defend her. Everything. Oh yeah, she's taller
than Tom Cruise. Yeah.
You see,
better looking too.
That's true.
So you could see that there is practical action. They have a good amount of action. The fight scenes in it, but the end of it, there's a lot of that. At the end, they go into the final action sequence goes into a lot of green screen action. There's green screen at the end. Is it a multi-watcher? I won't go up so far to say I'll watch this again, or this is something I would sit back and tell you, hey, let's put it on again. Let's watch this. This is hilarious.
So no True Lies.
No. God no. But as a one-time watch, it was okay. I had a couple laughs with where Glenn Close, what's her face,
starts making out with the dude. It's gross.
I mean, Jamie Foxx was funny. He had a few lines.
No, Jamie Foxx, but also
and all that stuff. Yeah, I wasn't bored.
It was very soft and tame.
He demurred as well.
In any type of humor, it geared towards more like keep them together.
I didn't believe though that they were together.
No.
See that chemistry.
They didn't have the greatest.
It felt like it was like just an arrangement they did. Like, hey, remember that one time we smashed? I'm pregnant. Sweet.
Yeah. All right, I'll raise them kids.
Yeah.
Glenn Close
found out it wasn't his.
When they introduced Glenn Close as her mom, and then they introduced the boyfriend or husband or whatever. That whole interaction, the interaction of like he's the grandpa, I thought that was the only kind of stuff that I found funny. It grew old though after a while.
Yeah.
But that was the only parts that I kind of thought was funny because I thought it was dumb. But other than that, it wasn't a movie that I thought was extremely, like I said, it's not a horrible movie, but it's I saw it and I just saw it. Mark Wahlberg just did it.
Would I have loved to see Glenn Close in the kitchen making dinner and actually making rabbit? Yes. That'd been dope. Fatal Attraction.
But it's not just a family plan.
Fatal Attraction. Marcus again. Yeah. What?
It's not just a family plan. There's the one with Vin Diesel, where he's the babysitter.
Pacifier.
The Pacifier.
Then there's the one with Jackie Chan, where with the family.
That's like last 7 movies he did.
Yeah, no, the one where
the spy next door.
Spy, yeah.
The spy next door.
There's so many movies just like this.
The game plan.
The game plan, not a spy.
But there's so many of those movies that it's already been done.
yeah, but it's an easy into doing something that allows you to go do 2 things: be family and also have an action movie. It's an easy thing to do. You just kind of. Like you just
what about the one with Jennifer Garner that just released? Was that a spy movie? No, right?
Which one?
Peppermint?
No. Oh no, it wasn't. Never mind.
Peppermint.
No, not that one.
What's it,
Peppermint's a good movie though.
The one with the guy from the Hangover that plays the piano. What's his name?
where they
Stu.
switch up, or where the parents switch up with the.
You
It's
mean
like the
Freaky
Freaky
Friday?
Friday? Like the Freaky
Yeah,
Friday,
yeah,
where the,
yeah,
where the
that's-
kids.
that
No, it
was-
wasn't.
yeah,
It
yeah,
wasn't.
you're right.
Would I recommend watching this movie? No, I wouldn't recommend it. I don't think.
I
don't think it's
I
strong.
would.
But if you're a fan of Jamie Foxx, if you want to see Cameron Diaz back on your TV
Back in
screen,
action.
sure. Right? If you want to see if you want to see another back in action movie that's better, go watch Looney Tunes Back in Action. That's a better back in action movie.
With Brendan Fraser.
Or Brendan Fraser and Bugs Bunny. That's a better movie.
I'm a Daffy Duck man myself.
You know,
Now
but
she needs
It's
now, but
gorgeous.
you know what? Now she needs to make a movie with the Wayans brothers.
get her in the next scary movie.
No,
Yeah,
she needs
and
to.
with,
She needs to take it back and pay it forward with the whole with bringing someone back. Bring back Jim Carrey. Do a movie with him.
Jim Carrey hasn't gone anywhere.
He's being selective.
He
But
just
that's what I'm
did
saying.
Sonic.
Jim Carrey in Living Color, Jamie Foxx in Living Color. Now she needs the Wayans brothers. What's his name? David Allen Greer.
Good old Dag.
That's it.
Well,
Complete
Yep.
the circle.
Who else
bring
is
them,
it? Who else is in there?
bring them all into the next
J-Lo?
scary movie because the Wayans are they're
doing a new scary movie.
They're
Yeah,
doing they're doing the scary movie. So let's
the
bring it
scary
back.
movie.
Yeah, they're bringing the new scary movie.
With J-Lo and Rosie Perez.
All right, don't.
All right, yeah, don't push it. Don't push it. But if you guys saw the
The
backup
Scoopy
plan,
Brothers were back at
the
us.
backup plan again, back in action. If you guys saw back in action, what did you guys think? Did you guys like it? What did you guys think? Let us know in the comments.
It's okay.
don't
You're not gonna hate it.
Don't forget to like and subscribe.
I recommend it.
Yeah.
And on that note, this
Mark it
has
from the
been Vinny.
beginning. Zazie.
We'll see you guys next time.